Hello, welcome to the Kitchen Spy. My name is Kate, and this is another Meals of the Week video, and this takes us through from the 2nd to the 8th of May. We are still in lockdown, so I hope that I find you all safe and well, and that you're managing to get the things that you need to keep your family fed. We've had some changes here on the lockdown rules. So in England now you are able to drive to go for exercise, and you can exercise as much as you want to, whereas in Wales we've been allowed to exercise just twice a day, and we can't drive. It still has to be walking distance from home. And in England they're also saying that you can meet with people, but only one person from each household, and you have to maintain social distancing, and it has to be outdoors. So all really confusing. But yeah, I'm in Wales, so we're still staying at home and staying safe, hopefully. Anyway, on Saturday I made a fish pie, and this fish pie was made with the pie mix that I got from Morrison's. So it's literally just a mix of fish. So there was some white fish in it, I think probably coley. Then there was some haddock, some smoked haddock, and some salmon. So all I did with that was because it was frozen, I cooked it through in the oven in some foil, and then I made a white sauce using milk, and obviously because it needed to be gluten free, I just used some corn flour, and then I popped in a few herbs and some salt and pepper and some spices, and then just cooked that through. I topped it off with some mashed potato, and then we've got some cheese on top. That's red Leicester cheese on top, that's why it looks a bit more orange than normal. And I also finished it off with a sprinkling of cayenne pepper. And that plate there, including mixed veg, came to 528 calories. And really tasty it was. Then on Sunday I made some beetroot and potato rosti. So I've got a recipe for this, and I did because I've just got a new community tab, which is really exciting. So I did a poll between this and a bolognese sauce and this one. So this will be the recipe that you see on Sunday this week. And whilst it doesn't look very appetizing, they're actually really tasty and really low in calories as well. So altogether, this plate, including the salad and 2 chicken thighs that I've got there, came to 435 calories, which, considering chicken thighs are quite calorific, is good. Then on Monday I made a turkey chili rice with rice. It's really pretty much the same as my chili recipe, except I hadn't got any mushrooms, and I know some of you will be pleased about that, but I did put a pepper in there, and that was really tasty as well, and quite, again, low in calories at 421 calories for the entire plate. So I'm trying to lose a bit of weight at the moment. I've been in a maintenance mode for quite some time now, but over the lockdown period and a little bit before, I just put a few extra pounds on, not very many, so I'm trying to be really good at the moment. Then on the Tuesday I made this vegetable bake. I've made this once before by accident, really, just because what I was planning didn't work, but it was such a good recipe, so I've made it again. And so this is loads of vegetables, whatever you've got, and this had got cauliflower in it, it had got celeriac, there was swede, there was carrots, onions and red pepper, and that was all cooked off, steamed off, and then I coated it in a white sauce which had got garlic in it and also cheese. So this was a really lovely unctuous cheesy dish, but because it's mainly vegetables, it's remarkably low in calories. You don't really need to serve anything with it. I guess you could have put a green vegetable on the side or a salad, but I just had it like that, lots and lots of veg in it already, and that plate of food was 312 calories, and there was plenty left over for the next day as well. Then on the following day, I just made some beef mince and I put just some beefy flavourings through it and also some mixed vegetables in it. Just cooked that off with some garlic and sautéed onions and things. And I served mine with cauliflower because, as I said, I'm trying to save on calories at the moment. But I did my husband's with mashed potato. So mine with the cauliflower came to 296 calories. And it was actually remarkably delicious, more than the sum of its parts, really. Then on Thursday, I worked really late, and so I just made a couple of chicken thighs and I just served those with salad. I didn't have any carbs with this. I didn't have any potatoes or anything. So I just had actually one chicken thigh and that came to 312 calories. And then on Friday, which was VE day, we had a barbecue outside, although here we haven't got a good barbecue. We've got a good barbecue at our caravan, but I bought a kind of throwaway one, a disposable one, but that didn't work very well. So I cooked things in the oven and just finished it off on the barbecue for some smokiness. So we've got chicken kebab there, which was marinated in garlic, lemon juice, chili and whole grain mustard, and a couple of Morrison's chipolatas, and that came to 561 calories. And we ate that by the fire pit. As usual, Jess was having none of the fire pit, but I just wanted to show you this lovely tree we've got in our garden. This is a laburnum tree. And it kind of goes year on year, really. Some years it's really, really beautiful, and some years it's not so good. Well, this year it is really beautiful, so I thought I'd share it with you. And there's a little bit of Jess. So that was the meals of the week, and if you're leaving at this point, thanks for watching. But now I'm just going to give you an update on the seeds. So this is from the greenhouse update. None of these are in the greenhouse yet, they're too young. So these are the salad leaves that I grew or planted from seeds, and I'm growing these on the kitchen windowsill. And then on the upstairs windowsills, I'm growing the tomatoes on. So these are the baby boomer tomatoes here. The soil looks really dry there. It wasn't particularly, and it's not as clumpy as it looks there. I think it's because I'm quite close in. So I've got a few plants there. There should be much more than that. But this Summer Sensation tomato seed packet seems to be much more successly. I don't know what I'm doing with these afterwards. I'm going to have to obviously Google it to find out what to do with them. And then I've got only one of the courgette plants came up, and that's looking a bit ropey there, but I'm sticking with it and hoping it'll do well. But I've got quite a few sunflowers that have come through. It's so exciting doing this. I've never done it before, and it is just so exciting. I'm like looking at them all the time. And then under the cling film now, I've got the serrano chilies, and there's some more sunflowers. Some of them haven't worked, so I'm glad I planted a few, and we're going to put those against the house and hopefully they'll look nice. So that's one of the windowsills with things growing on, and I'm being really careful to turn the tubs round every day, more than once a day, to make sure that they get plenty of light on both sides and don't kind of poke off into the wrong direction. And then on another windowsill, I've got, these are the cucumbers. There's some really itty bitty ones there, but I've got these two whoppers, and I hope they'll be all right. And I think actually for a family of two, I think 2 cucumber plants is probably way too many, but anyway. And then these are the geraniums. So I've got 10 nice chunky ones there, and I've got a couple just coming through, so I'm looking forward to planting those. So there you go, that's meals of the week and a little update on the seeds. We've also been working in the greenhouse, so I've dug out a bed and we've got some kind of black plastic covering which we're putting over the floor. And in the next update on the greenhouse, I'll show you what we've done in there. I can't really move these seedlings through there yet because it's not heated, and we actually got a frost last night, so it's definitely not time to put them out yet. Anyway, I hope that you are well and that you're all keeping safe, and I really appreciate you watching. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so very much. And if you are new here, perhaps you could consider subscribing and pressing the notification button so that you hear when I put a new video up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. So take care. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.